Alright guys, welcome back. Today we are going to be test riding the Breakout. This is an awesome bike. I've never actually looked at this in the Harley lineup before, but it is a badass piece of equipment. And this one, I believe, has the Screaming Eagle pipes on it. And you guys will hear those in a few minutes because it is loud. Oh, it's going to be so much fun. Stick around. Alright guys, so the Breakout. This is an awesome bike. So, I'm going to give you guys my top 5 things I like about this bike and talk a little bit about it as we do a demo ride. And if you guys are in the Chattanooga area, stop on by White Lightning Harley. White Lightning. That's their new rebranding. White Lightning Harley of Chattanooga. They are awesome. Talk to Melanie. She will hook you guys up. She's also big on the whole free pen thing, so stop by and at least get a free pen. The Breakout. As you guys can see, it has a very new, very slim gauge, and that's the only thing that even comes remotely close to breaking up the stylish lines of this bike. You guys notice the gauge there? Right smack dab in the middle of the handlebars, that skinny little digital gauge. It is very cool. The mirrors on this bike also actually somewhat useful, which is rare on motorcycles that those things actually end up being useful, but they're pretty good. This particular one has the Milwaukee-eight 114 engine, and that's where we're going to start this review. Number one thing about this bike is the engine. Same engine as in the Fat Bob, and if you guys haven't seen my review video on the 2018 Softail Fat Bob, go check that out on the channel. But that Fat Bob is amazing because of that engine, and the Breakout is no different. The engine is awesome. Oil-cooled cylinder heads, 4 spark plugs instead of 2 for extra torque and power with less heat, better heat dispersion overall. So my number one reason that you guys need to test this Harley out, along with probably all of the other new 2018 Harleys, is the new Milwaukee-eight engine. It is epic. Go try it out. Second reason this bike kicks ass is comfort. It's got forward pegs and a very comfortable seat. The position is way leaned forward, more so than I'm used to. I feel like I'm kind of hunched over, but that also puts me in this feeling of just awesome control over the bike, which I really like. So, first, engine. Second, control / comfort overall on the bike. Third, we're going to go with styling. The styling on this bike is awesome. I will show you guys a little bit of that when we get back to the dealership in the video. But you guys can always go check out hd.com, go to Harley Davidson's website. I'll throw the links to that down in the description as always, and you guys can check out how amazing this bike looks. So we have comfort, we have styling, we have the engine. What else is there? I like the digital gauge. I keep coming back to that. I know some of you guys on the channel despise these things. You don't like digital gauges. Well, too bad. The times they be a-changin', and this gauge is so slim that it doesn't mess with the lines of the bike. It looks really good. They did a very good job with it. If you don't like this digital gauge, there's no hope for you. So the digital gauge on this bike is awesome. I think it adds a lot to the bike, especially for younger riders that Harley is trying to attract, which, you know, you older riders might not like it. That's what we need to keep this industry going, is the young riders. So digital gauge is great. And lastly, we're going to go with the suspension. That comes back to comfort a bit, but the new suspension on some of their newer 18 models, we have the inverted forks and the new comfortable monoshock in the back. Oh, that's so much fun. So yeah, the suspension is very comfortable. I've been trying to hit as many of the bumps and potholes and manhole covers as I can on this ride, and the suspension has not disappointed. neither has the engine braking. The engine braking is superb on this bike. Very smooth, like butter. Doesn't jerk you, doesn't grab you. You can drop 2 gears if you needed to. Wouldn't recommend it, but it's very comfortable. Very smooth, very comfortable engine braking. Oh, that's the dream right there. Flat footing at a stop, easy. I am 5'7.5" roughly. Let's just say 5'7", 29 to 30 inch inseam, and I can flat foot this baby at a stop, no problem. Super low, and makes it very comfortable. Oh, I could get into so much trouble with this engine in this baby. I just want to rip. And you feel like the bike does too. There's just so much left over. There's so much leftover power you know you're not even utilizing there. You just feel like this bike wants to take off. It wants to. It's begging to. Okay, so here are two idiots running across the road up here in front of a pack of oncoming motorcycles. That was real smart. I might be biased, but I feel like I'm just heavily in love with not even so much the motorcycles. I think I could live with any of the motorcycle options as long as they had this Milwaukee 114 engine in it. It is amazing. If you guys are wondering, the Milwaukee 107 engine is roughly equivalent to 1750 cc's, and the Milwaukee 114 is equivalent to, I think, about 1800 to 1900, 1850 to 1900 cc's. So this is like a triple, tripling the size of my engine in the little Vulcan S, that's 650, coming up to this baby. And it's worth it. It is so much fun. Overall, this bike, freaking awesome. There's no other way to describe it. Just awesome. The styling, the comfort, all of it. Harley knocked it out of the park on this bike. I might want handlebars that come a little bit closer back to me. I'm sure that can be done. Anything can be done if your checkbook's big enough. But that's kind of where I'm at. This is a cool position to be leaning this far forward, but I feel like I need to stretch my back out just a little bit and bring it back just a hair. Overall, great bike. We're going to take it out on the highway, open her up, and let her rip. All right, y'all. It's time to get the Breakout on the highway and, well, break her out. Let's see how she does. I'm expecting good things from this baby. All right, she handles like a dream on the highway. I wasn't expecting anything less, but it's good to know. Oh, that's very comfortable. I think the wind helps me lean, get my back up a little bit more, sit up a little straighter out here. But yeah, I think if I just put a little set of risers on here and brought the bars up to me, this would just be the dream. I did scrape, not necessarily the peg, but I got the heel of my boot scraping when I was on the on-ramp to the highway. I got it leaned over far enough to scrape a little bit there, almost to scrape a peg. But I was leaning pretty far. The lean angle on this is great. Not quite as steep as what I could do on the Vulcan, but that's a whole nother story right there. So, overall, my review on the 2018 Breakout from Harley. In a word, style and speed. I guess that's 2 words, but it's awesome. Try it out. Go to your local Harley. If you're in Chattanooga, go to White Lightning, Harley Davidson. Talk to Melanie. She will hook you up. All right, guys. Well, I'm just going to enjoy the rest of the ride here. If you guys like this video and want to see more, hit the subscribe button. It's big, it's red, it says subscribe. It's somewhere on the page. Hit the thumbs up button. Please stroke my ego. Hit the thumbs up button. Leave a comment down below what you like, what you didn't like. Are you guys going to ride this motorcycle? I really hope you do, because it is awesome. Oh, that was super comfy going over that bump. It's like it wasn't even there. Oh, that's cool. Here's another one. Oh yeah, didn't even feel it. All right, guys, until next time, ride safe, ride on. I will catch you all later. Deuces.